It sometimes seems as though the wealthy keep their secrets to themselves. Secrets on how to expand your business, generate riches for future generations, and make money work for you. The truth is that these secrets are easier to discover than you might imagine. You too can become the boss of a multi-million-dollar business by adopting the same strategies the wealthy use. Therefore, I'll be discussing the 12 steps to creating a sizable fortune in today's practical knowledge video. Give the video a thumbs up now, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. 12. Launch your own company with the intention of selling it. Any business idea you may have, like a cleaning service, a hair shop, or a consulting firm. In the beginning, there will be a lot of hard labor. Many businesses fall apart during these initial stages because they are unable to withstand difficult circumstances. Here is where you will be noticed. Start your firm, persevere, and when it finally generates millions of dollars, sell it. In the world of business, this is a crucial secret. The majority of CEOs receive their compensation from another corporation that has acquired their enterprise. If you can persevere, the benefits are plentiful. 11. Be the owner of your home. By paying rent, you are assisting someone else in accumulating wealth. Do not misunderstand me. Renting for a short time is not a terrible thing. If it's a long-term endeavor, though, you might have to accept the reality that you won't get wealthy fast. Aim to acquire a property even if it means living below your means. Talk about your alternatives with a mortgage broker in person. Even if you might not currently have enough cash on hand to make a down payment, having this objective in mind enables you to make progress. 10. Closely monitor your spending. Do you know what drains your money account the most? Little, pointless costs. Daily pricey coffee and nightly Uber's. Benjamin Franklin forewarned us of these small expenses in a prudent way. You should carefully go over your expenses to determine which ones are necessary to keep and which ones are unnecessary. If you don't regularly visit your neighborhood gym, terminate your membership. Do you really need both Amazon Prime and Netflix? Consider this. To keep track of your money and create a monthly budget, use a notepad. Whenever there's money left over, it can either be saved or invested. Use free applications and websites that will help you keep track of your budget. Like me, you struggle with math. They'll calculate your monthly savings need depending on your salary and major financial objectives. 9. Pay off bad debt. Did you realize there are debts that are good and bad? Many companies take advantage of productive debt to their benefit. Loans for businesses and mortgages on investment properties are a few examples of productive debt. But since the ordinary person ends up with destructive debt rather than productive debt, we won't be talking about this today. Bad debt examples include unpaid credit card bills and loans with high interest rates. If you're not careful, they could completely devastate your financial situation. In fact, I would suggest that you put off making any additional purchases until you have paid off your debts. When everything is paid off, consider buying a home or making stock market investments. 8. Set aside 20% of your income. 1/3 of Americans, according to a survey, have no savings at all. You must save at least 20% of your income. Note the emphasis on at least if you want to become wealthy. Furthermore, despite the fact that the advice to save your income seems to have been given to us from the beginning, it is obvious that few individuals are doing so. Paying yourself first carries a lot of weight in this circumstance. Many people don't understand the importance of this lesson, but the smart ones understand that this money can be used for both day-to-day expenses and as a rainy day reserve for emergencies. A different testament claims that almost half of American workers have. 70% of people have less than $1,000 in their savings account, and none have any retirement savings. They are one minor emergency away from total financial catastrophe in this kind of financial condition. 7. Significantly increase value. People are eager to part with large sums of cash for anything they believe would enhance their quality of life. You must continuously provide a ton of value if you want to be one of the people for whom they are paying. You should work hardest for the smallest initial reward, according to one of the most fundamental success laws. So, if you want to become wealthy rapidly, search elsewhere. Continue to grow your company and gradually give your clients greater value. Watch as your wealth increases as well. 6. Make daily objectives. Have you seen the office scene where Michael Scott yells, "I declare bankruptcy," only to be told that merely declaring bankruptcy is insufficient? He must take action to demonstrate his bankruptcy. The same holds true for material wealth. You have to put forth effort to get money. You can't suddenly declare, "I'm a millionaire," and expect it to appear in your account. Start by deciding on a goal amount and a deadline for achieving it. This is the overall picture for you. You can now make daily to-do lists to accomplish your objectives. It has been demonstrated that establishing daily goals makes you feel accomplished. You benefit from this sense when you work toward more difficult, larger goals. Now, if you're beginning from scratch, it could be challenging for you to save money toward the lofty goal of wealth. As corny as it may sound, don't give in to your fear. Instead, let it lead you. Your mantra for the day should be, "I never want to be in this financial trouble again." Use compound interest to your advantage by learning about it. Spend any additional money you have saved on high-yield investments. 5. Use full-time management. Everyone has the same number of 24-hour days, whether they are blue-collar workers or professional athletes. Your time is a valuable resource, therefore you should make the most of it. Every minute lost results in lost income. With your daily to-do list and time management abilities, you'll get affluent quickly. 4. Get rid of your negative behaviors. Wealth building requires time and effort. If you have negative habits like being lazy, being unproductive, or spending money mindlessly, you won't be able to complete your goal in the allotted time. This will make it more difficult for you to concentrate on your goal and will bring you down. Get rid of them so that you may concentrate all of your time and effort on increasing your riches. 3. Create numerous passive income streams. The fact that the wealthy have numerous sources of passive income is a matter of relatively common awareness. They make money work for them rather than working for the money. You must be able to make money automatically. There are so many different ways to make passive money. For individuals who can afford to pay the exorbitant entrance fees for the barrier, real estate and dividend income are two of the most sought-after sectors. By starting a blog and selling digital goods like ebooks, you can generate passive revenue, or online lessons or courses. These are but a few of the choices. In the digital age, there are so many methods to generate passive income. The fundamental tenet of passive income is that you put in the effort once and then reap the benefits repeatedly. Active income is the antithesis of this, when every penny is earned by labor. The instant you stop working, you stop making money. You cannot increase your wealth solely through active income. 2. Invest in your expertise. Invest in the pharmaceutical sector if you are familiar with it. Don't invest in agriculture unless you are familiar with it and live and breathe it. One could be readily swayed by sectors of the economy they are unaware of. It is a fantastic get-rich-quick plan. The biggest financial error you could make is this. A game of chance is not all that investing is. A single financial mistake could cause you to lose a sizable amount of money. If you happen to notice a rising business but have no prior knowledge of it, take your time to explore it and seek out guidance from specialists and experts before making any decisions. A single cent into the sector. 1. keep your mouth shut. If you work a 9-to-5 job, you might be able to get wealthy. However, this can be the most time-consuming and difficult method. Starting your own business will need a lot of labor in the beginning, but if it succeeds, you may relax and delegate. You can get better despite a string of setbacks if you learn from them. Henry Ford gained a lot of wisdom through his mistakes. He never quit trying. The man was fired from his second company and declared bankrupt twice, yet he didn't. That should deter him. He took care of business both literally and figuratively, and he learned from his errors and employed it to expand his company, disregarding what others were doing or saying in the process. Life is much more than just acquiring wealth, though I completely concur with this assertion. But wouldn't having money make life so much more enjoyable and memorable? Balance is the key. Have many sources of income and a business that is profitable while you are running it. You live life to the fullest while spending time with your family and, presumably, accumulating wealth. That's all we got for you today, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of the upcoming releases. So with that, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next.